All right, we are on our way out for a little evening adventure. This is kind of what we do usually when we turn the camera off and we just go out for ourselves. Tonight though, our goal is to go get a striper for Sarah because she's never caught one. And I still have not caught a keeper striper this year. Woo! All right. First one of the year, send him back. That's it, that's the one.
Come on. Yeah! Nice job!
27.
No!
Little seal doing, oh, there it goes. Let's see if we can't find ourselves some bait and cook some food on the boat and catch that keeper striper. And if not, it'll just be a fun time. We'll catch something, we always do. So good.
I'm Zachary Fowler, and you're watching Fowler's Makery and Mischief.
Yeah. I got some new mackerel poles here with the tubes so you can put your stuff inside of it. And some new reels. I rigged up some new reels for those. If you have never heard of those before, you can reel the sabiki up inside the tube. It doesn't have the eyes. It's kind of like fishing with a line attached to the end of a log, but once you get used to it, the ability to like whip it out, catch something, and then you know, reel it back in and not have the sabikis getting all messed up, you can get longer use out of them. Oh, there's a bait ball.
Should we throw a line?
I think we should try with the sabikis and see what we can get. Doesn't feel fishy to you? Huh? No? She's not feeling the bite. That's not good. If Sarah doesn't catch one, then we'll try out there. Are we going out to the lobster traps?
Are we gonna pick some? Try to get them?
I guess we could check for bait out there. Or we could just go straight out and go after striper. You want lobster? Alright. We'll catch and cook some lobster as well. I brought steak burgers. And Stu wants lobster.
I'm a little spoiled. I know.
Look at that, y'all. I'm gonna put my rain gear and my boots on because I just don't feel like getting all sloppy wet for the whole evening. Lately they've been covered in all kinds of scum. I guess at this time of year that's typical, and you'll see in a sec the rope is just caked with stuff, so you can't let it slide through your hands because it'll just tear you up. It's all like little mussels and like sea scummy stuff. Oh yeah, it's a lucky day. Made the first grab without having to back up. See what I mean about the grossness all over them? It's small little mussels and stuff. And those will cut your hands all up, so you can't let go. You're committed. Once you start hauling, you either let go or you pull harder. I see lobsters. Oh my goodness. Hon, it's that time of year I've been telling you about. There's a monster. It's a complete and absolute monster. Oh my goodness. That might be my biggest keeper so far. Oh, it's not oversized. Normally, it has to be this big to ride the butter train. And this one, if it's over that, we have to throw it back, which we caught one like that with Greg and had to throw it back. So this is a keeper. That's the biggest lobster. That's insane. That is, look at it. It's claws the size of my hands. Each one of them. That's gotta be like, I don't know what, 5 or 6 pounds. All right, let's see what else we got. A little too small. Way too small. Gonna be too small. Too small. This is a keeper, I think. If it's, oh, it's full of eggs. Oh. So it's full of eggs. So and she's got a notched tail, so she's had eggs before. Somebody's already found her once, so we'll put her back. All right. We got a male And this one's a keeper, but he's holding on, so we'll leave him for a sec. That's a too small. That's too small. That's, I'm gonna check, but it's too small. And that's another keeper. That's a big one. And a male. Look at that first one. It like fills the bottom of the bucket up. He's like, takes up all that space. Random claw. Probably the big guy was eating the other guys in the trap. This is a bigger crab. We'll keep him. Big Jonah crab. All right, that's one. That's one nice trap. Should we check another one?
Yeah.
Kind of excited now, right? Oh, that's 2 grabs in a row. Oh, that's a good one. Those are keepers if they're not female. Keeper, keeper, female with a notch and eggs, so she's going back. There you go, honey. That's a keeper. Too small, too small. Oh, it's a keeper. Sarah said she likes the crabs better. I don't know what that's all about, but, and right here. And now we can go fishing. 7 lobsters. We're gonna have a little surf and turf for dinner. Woo! That's some activity.
Today's video is brought to you by Jackery. Jackery makes portable off-grid power packs to make off-grid power easy.
This is enormously satisfying.
Jackery Explorer 1500. I've never had one of these before. I've seen them on other people's YouTube channel, like the Witted Beardsman and Kevin have done stuff with them in the past.
Charge it from a solar panel, or charge it at home, or charge it in your car. And with dual charging ports, you could charge it with 2 of these methods at the same time to increase your charge speed. Or connect up to 4 of Jackery's 100-watt solar panels to charge off-grid even faster.
And like, if you're just using minimal, you could get away with 1 solar panel, being able to use like, charge your laptop each night. If you're camping, you're glamping. But for us, we're like usually trying to charge a whole bunch of equipment all at once. And we're trying to charge like the drones, for this camera here, I'll go through like 6 or 8 camera batteries a day, 10 GoPro batteries, and then the headlamps that we use during the night, and then if I'm using the fishing light, I'll want to use this to power that during the evening, so the next morning it'll be pretty close to dead.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, look.
Little baby lobsters. Let's see how long it takes to fast charge this thing. Plug in our power brick there. That's kind of nice. Oh, look at that, it does actually have a USB and a USB-C, so you can charge right from the solar panel.
Check out that link in the description below and get Jackery to power your adventures today.
I really tried to bog it down to see if that would make it kick off. No problem. There's everything you need right here to be able to build an off-grid cabin. Just one more time. Ooh, that's nice. This is our favorite little cove. And turns out, I took her here like at the beginning of the summer, and she said, this looks familiar. This is my favorite cove to come to and just mess around and catch pogies and fish a little bit. She's been coming here for years, and she would sit down there or swim and play with her kids and stuff like that. And so she knew about the place as well. And it was one of her favorite spots. So that was kind of cool, right?
Yeah. Yep. I used to sit up there on that rock and have picnics and
Paint?
paint. No, I never
didn't paint here. No,
I should have.
Yeah. We'll try for mackerel for a minute, and then we'll see if it's actually squid. This might be all full up of squid. It's such a weird little mark.
Your lights still? Well, we don't have to be back for anything. We can stay out late.
I know, yeah. We'll stay out till we catch them. It's one of my most favorite things about doing this. Like, the more I've been doing this, the more I learn. Like, the more you do anything, the more you learn, right? And you start to get a feel for what's going on, the situation, the location. where the fish are, where the animals are, whatever you're going after. Fairly nice right here, and there's something right there at the bottom bouncing around. Oh my goodness. We are not that far into shore. That is not seaweed. That's like giant wads of squid, mackerel, or striper, a school of striper. What a beautiful night, huh?
Yeah. Perfect.
It's been kind of like rainy for 2 days, and so it's like we were antsy to get out and catch a fish. We did throw a line in the water a couple times yesterday, didn't we? And like tide was wrong.
Just to get our fix.
Yeah, just to get our casting practice in for a couple minutes. What do you want to do first? You want to do the burgers?
Lobster's not really fun without lemon and butter.
All right, let's do the lobster at home.
I still love them.
Well, we should do one.
Okay.
Let's do burgers first, and then.
Okay. We could do surf and turf burgers with the lobster claw.
Okay, yeah. Let's do Let's do one lobster. Bring it to a boil and just do one in the pan really quick.
Okay.
And then we'll use that put it on the burger. We do have the maple adobo too. Does it look good?
Look at that. Yeah, that's from Zach's garden.
Oh.
Or our garden, actually.
Yeah. You help a lot. Like I couldn't have had the garden without you.
Boat cooking is difficult.
Yeah, we need a big boat with a nice kitchen, huh? Someday.
Is that bacon?
That is bacon.
Can't go anywhere with Zach without him bringing bacon. Just this one?
I'd say just, yeah, blast one up. We could put a claw on, we'll eat the tail maybe and put a claw on each of our burgers. That looks cool, cute, huh?
I picked all kinds of herbs. I thought we'd have like a spiced salad.
You got a spicy salad? Mm-hmm. All right, squid jig. And since we don't have any mackerel, I'm gonna try and rub a crab claw on it. Like some crab meat, crab juices. Then we'll drop it down. See what happens.
It looks like it's done already. Look at that radish.
The sexy radish. You got him?
I cooled it down.
Oh! That's a good size one. Oh, that's a perfect for putting on a hook right there. Got our first squid of the night. A nice sized squid too. Oh my goodness. That is a really good sized squid. It's almost too big, and I'm gonna try and put it on a circle hook and see if we can't catch a striper with it. I got my slip bobber, and I'm gonna set him close to the bottom and try to hook him so he can swim around a bit, but not hurt him too badly, because we want him to, right when I stripers down here, to scarf him up. I have a little tie here, and you can see it in the diagram. You move your little tie down the line to the length that you want to set it out, and then the slip bobber will slide and the bead will catch up to that. I can smell these just delicious smells coming.
Hey, we don't have butter, so we're dipping it in bacon grease.
Ooh, I like that.
There's this
Lobster? Oh, I get special strip?
Yeah.
Bacon greased special strip. Mmm. Mmm.
Look good?
Yeah. Who needs butter when you got bacon fat? That's amazing. That really is good. Get more? Oh, you wrapped it in bacon this time? Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, look at this, guys. Half the lobster tail, we split it. She wrapped it in bacon. My favorite kind of bacon. All wiggly bacon. It looks like there's some green stuff on there. The tamale from the lobster. I got all over it, which is delicious too.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good, huh? There we go, I got a glow stick. I just need to get that on my bobber. Not so easy to film in the dark like this. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. Oh, bites. Oh, another squid. That's a good sized one. Oh, that's a perfect for putting on a hook right there. I also want to rig up one of my little ice fishing poles for this with the straight drop on it. And a little rack on the side, have like 3 little poles and just pick them up and be like, zip, with the little short ones.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think that would work great for squidding.
It looks pretty good. I'd eat it.
I'll eat it, you betcha. I got my little squid and I got another, just a smaller hook for this guy. We want him to just swallow it and run with it, the striper. Nice thing about squid is they hook up really well. And so I'm just gonna go on the bottom of this one with a little weight. And so he can kind of move around and the striper will see and smell that he is vulnerable. Every time now. Whoa!
Oh, it's squid?
Yeah, every time I hit the bottom.
All right, we're ready.
We're ready? Ready. Look at this feast, hun. Lord, thank you again for Sarah and this beautiful night out on the water. Bless this our fishing. In Jesus' name, amen. So we got our super crazy huge burger with a lobster claw on top, mayonnaise. Oh, it's hard to eat, huh?
It's just awkward to eat on the boat.
Well, yeah, and yeah, we almost should have made it like a wrap or something, would have been easier, you know? Oh, that's not just burger, that's like sausage.
Oh.
I just assumed it was burger meat because I took it out of the freezer.
I'm pretty sure that's sausage.
Mm-hmm.
It's still really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too sausagey. Mm-hmm. And our salad from the garden. And I can't believe it, the corn, huh?
I know, I was really surprised about that.
Oh, it's so amazing with all the truffle and the herbs and spices on there. After you said it, now I was kind of hoping, like, as soon as we started to eat. Instead, it was like right as we were trying to set up to eat. But we get a bite and missed it.
Oh.
That's you. Real. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Real. Is it there?
Want to move my plate? Yeah.
Yep.
It's definitely.
Yeah, you got a striper.
Oh, it's good. Oh,
No, did it?
yeah. Definitely good. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, I got one.
Mine's gone.
I got one.
Oh, good. See?
Yeah, like right when I say, like right, I was hoping right when we started to eat, we'd get one. It's a good size. I don't know, he's right there on the line. Oh, he's a fat striper. Oh, all right, I think, oh my goodness, he choked it. I gotta get him. Oh, I gotta lip him. Oh, come on, open up. Yeah, come on. There we go, just muckle onto him. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Choked it.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, he's big. All right, here we go.
Next to our food.
Yeah. 25.
Oh, no.
No good. Oh, that was still a nice striper. I can't believe yours got off that stink. That was almost a double catch. What a stinker. 3 inches. There he goes.
Coming up short hurt, but not even a few seconds later, Sarah hooked onto one. They really love those squid, and we thought maybe this is the one.
That's a big one, hon.
And sure enough, it was short.
25.
So we had to let that one go, but 3 days later, I went to South Bristol with Sarah's nephews, once again trying to catch that keeper striper.
We are slaying them. Oh, I got one while it was just hanging over the side of the boat. I think we can go get some striper now. Look at all them.
Hooked onto one for a minute.
Oh, striper on. Did I lose him? Oh, I think I might have lost him.
And then lost it.
He spit it.
But we had a really good time. The boys had never caught squid before.
Wow.
Ooh, that's a nice size eater, too. That's a really good eater.
Are you gonna eat him?
Oh yeah, we'll eat him.
And when we used the Jackery to power the fishing light, everything started coming to life. All these little baby lobsters were swimming around.
Whoa, what is that?
Little baby lobsters.
But no keeper striper. With office and home stuff and company coming from Vermont, a childhood friend, Michael, that I grew up with, came up. We went out and got some lobsters, tried a couple casts, but didn't catch the striper that day.
We got an eater.
Finally, a few weeks later, the night we've been waiting for came
I don't
along.
feel like a very big one. I don't think he's... Oh, come on. Come on, little fella. Come on. Oh, he's beautiful striper, but... Oh. Oh, flip. Oh, my goodness, it's a tank. It's a tank. It's gonna be close. It's a tank. Yeah, move, push the bag. You got it? Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa. Hey, hey, hey. What a ridiculous mess. All right. 20.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
yes, it's a keeper.
28 and a quarter. And a quarter is a keeper.
Finally.
I was just complaining too. I was like, we caught our mackerel lines together. We caught like, oh my goodness. We caught, what did we else we do? Oh, then I like hooked onto a line, which was somebody's boat line that was like underwater, super deep. And then she drops the mackerel line. She's trying to untangle, and they catch together. And now we got our keeper.
He was being a pessimist.
I was getting super pessimistic, but we did it. We stuck at it, day in, day out, and 28 and a quarter. You got to be kidding me. That is like. What a relief. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All right, let's see if we can catch another one. I mean, I got mine.
You've been working for that for a long
all summer
time.
long. All summer long. All summer long. I can't believe that. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Look at that beautiful fish. Whew. That's all I wanted is just one keeper, one catch and cook. A lot. We grind. We can't give up on just with one. So Sarah's gonna fish this one, and see if we can't catch her a keeper as well.
We have children to feed.
We have children. Yeah, we do. You know, and like, here you go, hon. And we like to kind of somewhat, as much as possible, like subside on the things that we catch and cook. So even when we're not making videos for you guys, then we call this one kind of like at the beginning, like a day in a life. And that's what we do. We'll go out and we'll catch a squid. We took the squid home last time that we caught, the extra squid, even though we didn't catch a keeper. We ate that for a couple days on different things. You know, the lobsters that we brought in that we didn't eat in videos, we go and we have breakfast with them and make delicious omelets, and just we have so much fun just catching and cooking. How much do you think we cook and catch and cook for percentage?
We're doing something almost every other day.
So we're gonna put him to sleep. There we go. There's a little bit of roe in here. There's probably a boy. It's not too bad for gut-wise. Should we see what they've been eating?
Sure.
Oh, he's kind of empty right now. No wonder he's so hungry.
So
That's like little parasites all over the outside of his like stomach, intestine. That's disgusting. Yeah. Fish can be pretty gross sometimes. Yeah, here's the heart. It's very small, but I'll leave that attached so I don't lose it, and the liver. So we'll have some fish liver, and let's rinse that out. blood. Anytime you get something, you kind of want to cool that meat off, and I've been going at this for so long. We didn't exactly, we got ice packets because we had for our snacks and things, but I gave up on always packing, apparently, all the bags of ice that I kept bringing, thinking that this was the time I'm gonna catch a keeper and put it on ice. I'm gonna get those inside of his cavity, wrap him up. It's not very hot out here. On a hot day, you'd want to get your fish on ice so it's not ruined by the time you get back. Otherwise, you know, run for shore. Well, we're gonna try and fish for a few minutes longer, but if we don't catch anything, we're just skipping right to the cooking. Oh, that looks juicy. Nice beefsteak tomato to go with our fish. We're out here in the catch and cook garden. We're gonna harvest up some vegetables. I'm gonna do a Mediterranean kind of dish on the smoker where it's got the cherry tomatoes here we got. Oh, they're looking so good. Cherry tomatoes, onions from the garden. That is so delicious. And then also, I'm gonna do one with because Sarah loves it, lemon. So we're gonna do a lemon cream sauce. We'll have 3 of them to have a little taste off. And I can't get over how delicious that is. I wish you guys could taste this. It's so satisfying. So let's pick some vegetables and cook something really delicious. A little bit of eggplant, onion, oh, look at that beautiful purple pepper. Jalapenos, small jalapenos. That's celery. These are getting kind of crazy. Husk tomatoes. Did not mean to put them in the front of the garden. I thought I was putting peppers. All this stuff I started earlier this year, we kind of lost the labels. Look at how fresh that still is. A lot of it flowered out, but because this was buried in the shade, it slowed down, and after I cut the flowered pieces away, it's regrew, and I got a beautiful basil, fresh and late in the year without it being ruined. Thyme is gonna be great for fish. Nice chunk of thyme. Let's see what we can do with all of that. We'll get our fire going, like usual, with a nice little stick breaking montage. We got our gutted fish. I'm gonna cut this out of here. We kept the roe, so we're gonna cook that up a little bit too. It's not super developed, so otherwise they'd be probably 10 times as big as this. I suppose actually, it could be early female eggs. Now that I look at it, it almost looks like it has more of that color. There's the heart. Not too big. We have the liver. Nice long liver, maybe that's what fits inside the fish. That way, I've never seen them long like that. But it's been a long time since I caught a keeper striper, a couple of years now since the last time I did this. That pretty much does it for that. Now it's all the meat. So we got a nice piece of cheek meat here. And we'll start with cutting that out, see if we can't get that out of there. You don't get this off of most fish. When I was doing my 87 days in Patagonia there, all alone, the trout, and after smoking it, they were just big enough most of the time that you get this one little dime to quarter size piece of meat. And I'd smoke the fish heads for a couple days and I'd eat those later. So when I made that fish head stew, all of a sudden I'd have that little chunk of meat again, one more time to eat. And that's a good size piece. of meat right there for the little cheek meat. That's a nice little chunk. So you're just looking for that, it's hard there, and then you can feel a spot where you can get in with the knife. You just keep cutting around there towards the eye. Try to keep that knife low and scraping against the skull there as you go. And then you peel it free of the skin and then cut right behind the eye and remove that chunk of juicy cheek meat. Oh, nice. I'm going to cut in at the scales behind the back gill here. I don't want to waste anything because it's such a big cut of meat and stuff. I just want to make sure I get it all. Right down the belly. We're going to get every last piece of this. Not wasting anything. Look at the size of that hunk of meat. That's beautiful. Remove it like that. That'll be a nice little piece of fish. I'll clean that up later. I'll use that for a little fish fry with the kids and stuff. But for now, I want to remove this bloodline as much as possible. I want to get that out of there. I want it nice and clean. Get that nice clean flavor. One or two bones. One there. One there. That'll fill that pan. Set that to the side. That'll do. We got our pellets. I'm gonna fire up the grill. I'm gonna turn it to 350. I'm gonna go with a half a stick of butter. Throw that in there. Throw a lemon. We end up doing more and more of these cooking bits in all of the episodes lately, and I actually noticed a couple comments. People are like, this isn't even a bushcraft channel anymore or survival stuff. All it is Fowler's cooking show. And that kind of gave me an idea. Sarah was like, you should start another channel and just call it a cooking thing. What do you guys think if I was to do another channel and called it Fowler's Catch and Cook Kitchen? My thinking is I could always do more, and I love doing cooking 2 or 3 times a week. We do all these cooking at home. So instead of constantly doing more catch and cook, the same thing over and over, the Catch and Cook Kitchen will be like, you might have seen it on my other channel. I caught a lobsters the other day and we did a catch and cook lobsters on the beach. But today we're gonna take and we're gonna cook them here in the kitchen, and we're gonna make the perfect lobster roll. To make the perfect lobster roll, we need the perfect roll. So we're actually gonna make our own handmade rolls today, something like that. So it would be more, you know, kitchen oriented. There'd be a glimpse of that previous catch and cook that was on the other channel, and I get to have more fun cooking new recipes and making new stuff for you guys all the time. But we don't clog this channel up with more of that, and maybe I get out and do more bushcraft stuff coming up soon, and some builds this fall, and some shelters, and spending some overnights and some survival stuff on some islands, you know, the usual fun stuff you guys like. That way I get that fix for me of the cooking thing, and you guys get that bushcraft stuff that you've been missing and people have been complaining about. There we go. Garlic's all good. Lots of garlic for our garlic lemon cream sauce. We got lemons, that, one more ingredient. We got our Grey Poupon. Pardon me, but we actually do have Grey Poupon. Might be before your time, unless you're somewhere close to the age I am. And let's get some of that. We're just gonna put about a tablespoon and a bunch of cream. Let's throw that in the grill because we want that to get a little bit soupy and whatever mixed around before we go and put the fish in. crank it. All right, our second one here is gonna be our kind of our baseline, except for the fact that I'm putting Ace's First Cast seasoning on it. We'll throw that. I'm just gonna really coat it up because I like the sugar caramelizing. Now to our last one, our Mediterranean one. Oh, throw that right on top. I think we do need a little bit of olive oil in the pan. A little bit of this black Hawaiian sea salt. Both sides. I did grab this, but I don't think I'm actually gonna do it. I'll save that for pizza night. I love my Oriental eggplant. There's so much flavors in these. I slice these up, fry them up in a pan, put them on like pepperonis, and just so delicious. So much flavor in that. Makes it kind of like an eggplant parmesan type flavor to your pizza. Thai chilies right on top of it to start with. I also put the cheeks and the eggs and the liver and everything in here. I thought that would be a really tasty mix. Right, garlic. I almost forgot one thing, the thyme. I wanted to put some of that as like a little bed of thyme to cook away underneath each of these before I get too carried away, so I don't have to like unpile all my stuff on top. I like to do thyme just straight up. Instead of chopping it, processing it, all that, you just put it underneath of anything. Even if it's a pizza crust, pizza dough, you put it underneath of there and let it cook in the oil. Now we can dump the rest of the stuff on top of here. Oh man, that's gonna be good. And our celery. Celery's looking a little on the wilted side. Probably young and tender and good. Celery reminds me a little bit of water chestnuts. But man, it brings such a good flavor when you bake it into things, you know? Oh, I had the jalapeno there. I'll put that in there too. I feel like it could use some more heat. Some more salt on top. And a wee bit more of the olive oil. There we go. It's ready. And let's put it on the grill. Ooh. And our sauce here is ready for the fish. Let's take that out. Now that we've got it kind of cooked up a little bit, I'm going to take these lemons out because I don't want it to end up ridiculously cooked up lemon rindy flavor. If I'd had a zester here, I might have like shaved off a little bit of the zest. So we'll take those out now that they've cooked in the lemon juice. Pretty good. I think a little bit of salt. Since we're going with the Hawaiian salt, we'll just go with some of that today. Get that in there. Yeah, put it in. Put our fish in. And we just want to get it down into that sauce. Just sauced all up. I'll probably have to baste it a couple times with the sauce. I just want to get that sauce all over it, up down top of it. There we go. Now she can go back in. Feels like overkill putting this little piece of seasoned meat in here, but it's so nice to be able to grill with this thing because fish doesn't like to be flipped a lot, so these little gadget gizmos work pretty good. Maybe I'll just take this off of here. The fire's died down. There we go. Now we just have to
Hurry up and wait. What do we do while we wait?
I don't know.
Sit. Pound it. Good job. Come on, up. Good girl. All right, let's check on the food. Looking pretty good. Oh, fish is starting to flake apart. This one might be pretty close to done. I want to see if I can give him a flip. Oh, look at the juices just sizzling away in there. That's working great. All right. There we go, nice and quick seared. Working on my presentation. Got my little celery. My poor sad little celery leaves there. And put a little salt out just in case it wasn't salty enough. A drink. I got a dish for Sarah, a dish for myself. And oh, we probably got to get that fish off of there. Let's see. Oh, that looks pretty good. Pretty good. Our cream sauce one. I think we need about 5 more minutes on the other one. Ooh. Trying to take a little piece for this for butter. I'll see if that'll motivate her better. Come here. Oh, good jump. Over here. Good jump. Sit. Good job. How do you like that fish? Oh, that looks good. That looks done. Dunzy. All right. Another piece of that. First we'll get a piece of fish. Nice sized chunk of fish. And then a big pile of all this fruits and vegetables. I think it isn't roe. I think it might actually just be fish eggs.
Okay.
So we got like the female fish eggs, not exactly appealing looking. Then we got a piece of liver. There we go. And the heart. Since you're my heart, you get to have the heart.
Yum.
Yum, just what I. Ooh, this is gonna be the pièce de résistance right here. If I get a piece of bread, I'm just gonna like toast my bread like this. Like this was for those of you that remember on the the motorcycle challenge, the first episode we did a noom thing, and I've still been doing the noom, and that was my reward for achieving a certain number of days. You get these noom tokens, and it tallied up to I earned to get this for myself. You have to buy your own reward, but like you earn it by achieving your goals of weight loss and eating healthily to a certain amount, and then once your tokens are enough, you get to buy yourself something. So that was awesome. For you, my dear.
Thank you.
All right, let's say grace. And yeah, thank you, Lord, for this food. Thank you for blessing us with a keeper striper last minute like this. And just right. And bless this food to our body. In Jesus' name, amen. Which one do you think we should start with?
I want to start with that.
You want to start with that? Okay.
Did you look up a recipe for this, or just kind of vague?
I looked at a recipe for this.
That's good.
There's so much flavor there. Oh, did you taste the heat? There's just a perfect amount of heat there, I feel like. Our lemon cream sauce.
I love the fish. Really nice firmness.
That's good, huh? That's so creamy. It should be served in a little like a bowl or a little tinny, like you cook it in the dish. What are those called?
Ramekin, or
Like a ramekin.
Like
Yeah, so that way it's just
size.
in with the juice the whole time. Like I want more of that on it.
Yeah.
So that was just mustard, garlic, and heavy cream, and and lemon. That's pretty amazing, huh?
It's really good.
All right, last but not least,
So what'd you do to this one?
this one's just fast grilled with Ace's seasoning on it there, the first cast seasoning. I love it because it caramelizes on the outside. And
Yeah, I like his seasoning.
mm-hmm.
I haven't tried that yet.
Isn't that good? I think I went maybe a second too long. Ended up a touch on the dry side. I told him about your idea earlier with making another channel
Oh yeah?
for the cooking. And I don't know, we'll see what they say in the comments whether they think that's a good idea. What do you think? Eggs or liver?
I don't know.
I'm gonna do liver, but
I've never tried fish liver before.
I'm gonna do it with some cherry tomato and some pepper and all the fixings on it. Get the full, get them on there. Can't even tell you ate it hardly. Can you? No, it's just so many other flavors from that Mediterranean one.
I like the liver.
Yeah, it's good. All right, I'll try yours by itself.
So the eggs.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. That's like the most.
So you thought this was the boip?
I can't tell. It could be the. It's hard to tell. It could be milk or it could be eggs at a very early stage.
I don't think that one is much.
You don't like that one? Is it?
No.
You're going for a really little piece. No?
No.
No good?
You can have the rest of my heart. I think I like this one the best.
Because of all the vegetables. I think I like the lemon.
The lemon.
Yeah.
The sauce was good.
The sauce is so good. It's just like... Lots of grinding to finally catch the striper this year. I learned so much though. We both did, didn't we? With like catching the squid during the daytime with Ace. Just so many lessons. I really feel like I upped my fish game this year. I've seen a lot of people out there. And just before we caught our keeper, we were out there all afternoon, and then I was just kind of lollygagging and trying some different things. And we ran into some people when we came back in to grab some dinner, and they were like, oh yeah, we caught like 20. We're like, we didn't catch any. And they were fishing, trolling with eel tubes. So I've heard a lot of people doing that. Maybe next year or later this year I'll have to try that more often. Really up my game here.
And they threw them all back. They didn't even keep one.
Yeah, I wonder if they were all undersized. They must have, catching 20 fish, you must have caught one. Or do you think it's a fishtail? They're like...
I don't know. I think they looked pretty serious with all their gear.
They did. They did look pretty serious. If you haven't tried it before, striper, you can do them from shore too. Just watch where everybody else is fishing. Give it a try yourself. Have a lot of fun. And I think we'll see you guys in the next one. Fowler and my girl Sarah out. I was gonna share some with the other guys, but now I kind of don't want to give it away.
You're gonna keep it for yourself?
Let's go.
Here. Can I give Butter the liver?
Oh yeah, yeah. Butter.
Some liver for you.
Piece of liver? Oh, big piece of liver. Yum.